John Brown, coming back at you again. You know, I want to go into something. I've gotten some flack over my last few videos that I've put out, and some people are saying, well, they're stupid, and that's okay. I want them to be up there for the next 50 years. I'm being attacked by Terry Sala, one of Rob's fanboys. Or I guess he handles his webpage or some, I don't know. Maybe he's a fluffer. Who knows? But anyway, and then there's this other guy. Maybe I should go walk my dog because I'm fat. And I also pork your girlfriend and I punch her in her neck. You know that 6-pack of hot dogs she's got? I punch her in her neck while I'm porking her. She loves that. Yeah, you know, you guys are humorous. Let me tell you guys a little something about me. For 20 years, I've taught Aikido. That's right. And I hold a black belt. I'm going to just say black belt. I never counted ranks or Danshida or any of that stuff. Danshida meaning ranking of, like first or second or third degree Dan. But I could tell you before I was a black belt, I could hold my own with 5th degrees. So that's my little, you know, I hold that tight. The other thing is that if this fat guy came after you down an alley, you'd probably piss your pants a little bit. Yeah, you guys are funny. In my time, I've studied Shotokan. I've studied Nisi Goju Karate. My friend is ranked 3rd in the world in karate. Not 20th, not 19th, not 50th. 3rd, okay, in the world. Boxing, wrestling, Krav Maga, you name it, I've trained in it, okay? In my time, I've helped train state and local police, people that worked in our federal government. I'm just going to call them the alphabet. And then you got people in our military that I've trained with, okay? I'm not a delusional person. I'm very real. I wouldn't come out and say that I created these characters if I didn't do it. And it's always the same guy saying the same thing, that I'm delusional. Well, don't think for a second that Joe Kelly ain't in for a delusional ass whipping, or Harry Lama ain't in for a delusional ass whipping, or Rob Liefeld or Fabian Nicieza ain't in for a delusional ass whipping. Don't think for 1 second. Do you know what I did for 7 years? I worked concerts, and whenever they had a problem, they called me to handle people like you. So don't think for a second that I'm just some old fat guy like Santa that's going to give you a lollipop and a smack on the ass. It ain't going to happen. I'm coming out and I'm swinging, and I'm saying this shit, and I'm going to keep saying this shit. Marvel would like to tell you that they own something. I'm telling you that they never paid for it. Therefore, their ownership is null and void. So you can expect some product out of me soon. 2, I want this movie to do so well. I want it to do well. There's some real needy people in this world that could do well with that money. And Marvel, I'm going to reach into your pocket and I'm going to get it. Let's talk about this puppet Liefeld. He's a real piece of work. I have him in several conversations with different interviews of how he doesn't own this thing. Okay? For that matter, if I draw something, I kind of know what I'm drawing. Period. I mean, any of you guys draw a guy with a cape. I go, hey, it's a guy with a cape. His official story is, I drew something and I didn't know what it was. Really? You needed Fabulous Nice Cheese to sit there and tell you what you drew? Listen, I'll take you out on your first date and I'm going to tell you how to handle a girl, you know? You must have been something in biology class when they were dissecting frogs, you were unzipping flies. You're a funny dude. Unbelievable how you don't know what you created. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you, you didn't create X-Force 2. I'm actually, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I'm defaming him. come out and sue me. Oh, wait, do you know why you're not going to sue me? Because you know I created that shit, period. You know, call me fat. When you stand on my carpet, and my carpet's going to be red. Don't worry about my carpet, brother. My carpet's going to be red with you. I'm going to make it a point. Harry Lama, Joe Kelly, you're a creator. You created a chimichanga. You didn't create the character. What do you want, credit for that too? You had footnotes that I wrote down. I even, in the event that my material was ever stolen from me, I loaded it with trademark infringement. I deliberately did this. And Fabian, in his videos, claims that he came up with it. I can prove in a court of law, and I may do so on my upcoming video here where I bring the creator out, to prove that he didn't come up with it. Prove it. The same way with Rob. Rob has no clue. I mean, the guy's lifeless. I mean, I don't know. I want to say something bad about him, and I can't. He's that worthless, you know. And then he's got his fanboys here that are going to whip on me. I mean, I threw guys like you out of a Pearl Jam concert. I'm not impressed, you know. I've given Rob a year to be a human being is what I've done. I've given him a year to be a human being and come out and do the right thing. And he hasn't done that. But I got news for you, Rob. When you're standing on the red carpet and you're looking at all those people, you're going to know that I'm out here, okay? And I'm still swinging on you. I'm far from done with you. Believe it or not, I got a ways to go with you, and I'm aware of that. And I don't care if I'm 90 years old and I have to keep saying it. Same way with people saying, oh, stop doing videos. I'm going to keep doing them so people that look me up know the truth about you. I want them to know the truth about Marvel, what a grimy, shitty business you have. I want them to know about you guys. Same way, and I don't really have a gripe with Disney, but Disney bought into this. So we're not going to talk about letting it go. We're going to make this shit stay. And I don't care if I got to show up to every Comic-Con. I had to go to Atlantic City and see what it was like, and I know what kind of show it is. And all it is it's a money show. Let's get you guys in there and fleece you a little bit. I didn't know exactly at first, and then my girlfriend says to me, she goes, you know what kind of show this is, right? And I said, yeah. And I talked to some of the security people, and you guys got nothing. And I'm going to come out. I'm going to put this letter out. When I come out with this letter, I'm going to post it to all your friends, Rob. I'm going to post it to everybody. And there'll be my credibility in your face. And then I'm going to have my original artwork for sale on eBay. I'm going to have one copy of Deadpool, his creation date, and I'm going to have him on there as things are. And guess what? I'm going to sell him to someone that's a fan of Deadpool, is going to have something to talk about. There's only going to be 15 of them in existence, people, and one of them is going to go on eBay. It's going to be numbered. It'll be the only one that goes on eBay. And then the other ones are going to be a little bit special because they're going to friends and family members. That's all I have to say about that in my current video. If you're a Deadpool fan, okay, I want you to know that I wrote that character a certain way. Fabian Nicieza did not write him. He got his instructions off a piece of paper like this and read from them and told people over the phone or whatever it was. He did not create the character. Rob Liefeld drew something and he didn't know what it was. I mean, what kind of BS is that? When we draw something, we know what it is. You know, we know what we're coming up with. The fact of the matter is they just wanted to steal my stuff, and they believe they've gotten away with it, but the only part about it is that I'm crazy, and I'm going to come out and I'm going to tell you what I created. And you guys can say that I'm either delusional or whatever it is, that's fine. But I've taken a very big step coming out and attacking these bastards. And as long as you do that, you can't be stopped. You know, speak out against them. Rage against the machine, guys. They're going to walk away with $300 million from these movies. And some of these movies they're putting out are just pure shit. Okay? That Fantastic Four thing. You guys went and paid your hard-earned cash to see that movie, and you saw what they did. It was a big F you to you guys. Don't let them do this to you. You're smarter than that. This guy, Liefeld, is a douchebag, and he's stolen from me. And let me tell you, he ain't going to get away with this shit. That's all for my video now. I get people calling me delusional. I am so much more than that, and you have no idea. You guys sit here and call me delusional, huh? Puff on that dude's chicken, okay, when he's exposed.